Hello and welcome back to Thalric Plays Wizard of Legend. And as you might already have noticed, we are starting back at our wardrobe today. For the most part is because I actually want to remember and show what this robe does, because I'm not sure we've had it before on one of our randomizer runs. And since this comes with one negative, basically, I wanted to show the upsides and not forget about them. So this is the Venture robe, which decreases my max health from 500 to 300. So that's pretty bad, as we all might expect. But it also increases our run speed, decreases cooldowns, and increases damage. So we're gonna have to wait and see if that can make up for the fact that I'm gonna be missing 200 of my hit point pool, but we'll see. As you already saw there as well, is we have the Toxic Trap Dash, we've got the Bolt Ray, I believe, yep, or Bolt Rail, basic arcana. We have a right click that we've never had before, the Spark Array, which I do like quite a bit, at least in theory. And then we've got the Fireball as our Q, as well as the Matchstick as our relic, which increases fire damage. So at least our Q, our signature ability, will be able to deal quite a bit of damage. That's the general idea. And with our increased damage out of our with the increased damage out of the rope, that could be pretty significant overall. So let's see how that's gonna play out. Oh boy, yeah. Enemies hidden behind foliage, as always. Just my favorite pastime in the world. So right now, I'm happy that we've got room to maneuver so that I can learn how to oh boy, and then we whiff completely on that. On how to move, how to use the arcana that we have, because this is a bit of a weird collection, and I really cannot afford to take too much damage on today's run, especially because of our decreased hit point pool already. So there's just a lot. But you can see here how good the right click can be for us. Also, I'm just really scared that everything I'm going to do here is going to get reflected. No, they're all in effect shock, actually, which is way better. So you know how much I like these guys with their shields and them killing me because they reflect projectiles back at me, and then said projectiles decide to just kill me, basically. Well, not quite, but you know what I mean. Also, I feel like I'm getting a little bit better at not getting hit by stuff like that. But let's see how that is going to continue once things become really hectic and start to become less visible for me. We'll see. You died. Thank you very much. It's nice when they listen to me. I did see the Arcana shop over there, but yeah, we're gonna go check it out now as well. I was just trying to say we're gonna go up the way that we were already a little bit more. But we hit the boss room, so thank you, game, for that. I did see the Wind Agent there in that shop. Might want to go pick that up. We also need to go over there as well in a moment, but we're gonna get there. We were in no rush. I'm just gonna continue along this path a little bit more. The main issue about the Fireball is, as you've seen, we only hit the guy in front, which is why he died first there as well. So it doesn't penetrate through enemies. I think it explodes for at least a little bit, but the explosion radius apparently isn't that large there. Oh boy. So I especially like that as we... What? Oh, see, he reflected one of those. I thought they wouldn't, but apparently he did end up reflecting one. Weird. Why does that only sometimes happen? Or was something different there? Either way, he reflected a projectile there. But the point I was trying to make is that our right click I like a lot because it does shock enemies. So that's a big gain. But we combine all of that, yes. So we've got Yuna's Storybook, which increases the duration of summoned agents if we combine that with the Wind Agent that we can buy here. These are gonna stick around longer. We don't need to check out there, so we're just gonna go walk back from here. So that's why I bought that. I remember just that Yuna, the Yuna Storybook was a relic related to agents. I didn't remember exactly what it does. There are also the ones that increases damage but reduce HP, I believe, of the summoned agents. Something, or that... No, I think it increases the number but reduces their health. Something like that. There are three overall, I believe. Something along those lines. Either way... Oh, yeah, okay, so... I'm not sure how the reflection worked there, because it didn't reflect on the first one, but maybe the other one. Maybe they weren't completely formed on the first one yet, but on the second one they were, so they got reflected there. Or it only reflects the first one, and then he still gets hit by the second one. Oh my god. I'm horribly tempted, but also really scared, and I don't think we're gonna do that, because I'm gonna die if I go for Glass Cannon. Reduces our HP further, but would give us more damage, but I think it would leave me with less than 200 HP overall. The Stanza of Flames could be okay, but once again, we only have one Fire Arcana, so I don't think it really is worth it to take it here, so ultimately we're gonna end up skipping that, I think. Okay, we got ourselves a counter rogue. I was trying to hit him with the fireball, but something else blocked that before we had the chance. But you see, the whirling agents seem pretty good here for us. They're definitely distracting enemies. They're giving me room to breathe and focus on single targets. All the fun stuff. Oh, could I please? Please? Nope, okay, we're not getting our signature charged up there. I ended up getting hit instead. Was just trying to get a bit of a quicker end, but as we've learned out of the last run, I can still only smile about that one, at least a little bit, because the alternative would be to just be mad at myself, and I don't really want to be that. So yeah, if you haven't watched the end of the last run, I highly urge you to, because it once again showcases the fact of what happens when I decide, oh, I can be greedy. We're good. I've got no... Wow, I didn't get hit there. I've got no reason to be scared. Nope. How to throw away a clear and obvious win. That's what that showed. What the last run showed us. I'm still, I got to eat my own words there. That was so bad. I really should not have died there, but it happened, and it's too funny to be mad at it, I think. Overall, at least that's how I choose to look at it, because the alternative, once again, would just be to be mad at myself, and that would get us nowhere, would it now? Okay, we didn't get hit. We're fine. We need to summon our whirling agent help. If we could pick up another agent, that would be awesome. Like the Lockshine agent. And yes, this time around I did say it on purpose, just to drive again the point home that I was unable to say Shockline agent last time. And let's see if it might become a running gag now, but we'll see. I mean, announcing that also takes part of the fun out of it, so who knows? We're gonna have to wait and see what's gonna happen here. If I remember once again what those do. You know what? I said I was gonna do it. So Tea of Mercy. Let me look that up. What does that do again? Because if we look them up live during the recording, maybe there's a better chance that I will do that. All healing increases your max health by 3. Ooh, yes. Okay, we're gonna do that. So that's a way for us to gain max HP, if I see that correctly. So every time I pick up healing now, and we picked it up on 1-2, we gain 3 max HP. Could be good. It depends on what else we end up picking up. But right now, I think I like it enough to give it a go. And we're gonna have to wait and see what all the rest is gonna end up being, of course, but for now, it could be good. It's not gonna be exceptional, because we need health orbs, pickups, and stuff like that, for that to really be... wow, I ran into that, unfortunately. For that to give us anything, right now at least, but if we can gain additional sources of healing, that could be very, very nice. The good thing about the agents, of course, is they're attackable, so enemies might decide to attack them over us, and that is going to take some pressure off, which will allow me to focus on my target of choice at the time, more or less. Let's see, we got our 3 firebolts this time around, killed everything. I want to, but we can't. We can't afford to lose an Arcana here, so we can't really go for that one, unfortunately. As of right now, let's see, we have this small area. I assume there's not going to be too much, maybe one room. Also, why am I not walking in there? And then we've got that at our starting point there as well, of course. So we missed. That was dumb. Let's go for the Earth Rogue first, because the basic archer is easy to evade, or at least he should be. In all likelihood. Oh, okay, there's more than I thought. Is it going to connect back? That would be the preferred outcome. Nope, it's just our shop here. Yeah, gonna get the toxic trap. gonna get the Toxic Trap. Can we pick up the Stiletto as well? Wait, what's the Stiletto on this floor or on the last one? Because doesn't it deal more damage against enemies with status effects? And we have the Shock, and we also now have the Poison. Both of which would help there. Yeah, okay, we could get that now, if I can get 60 more gold. That's a bit of an if right now, though. Not really sure if we're able to do that. 60 gold is a lot, and we've explored most of the room already, so I'm not quite sure that one's gonna make it into our run. But let's wait and see. Maybe we'll get lucky. Well, we're at 120 already. It might not be completely out of the question right now. Yeah, now the duration, if they don't die, it basically overlaps. So what we need now is 40 more gold out of this one. We get a Fleet Lancer. That's fine. Let's focus on him. We already killed the Lancer. No, we hadn't. The Lancer is just focusing on an agent right now. That's why nothing happened there. Okay, and with the Fireball, down you go. So the nice thing about the Fireball is obviously just the direct damage if we hit with all of them, especially if it empowers. Well, only then do we have more than one, I guess, technically, but still. So yeah, increases damage against foes that are inflicted with a status ailment. And now we've got the double poison chance, and then we've got the shock chance out of this, which will help. So if we can shock them, then throw in a Fireball with the increased damage out of our rope as well, that should be good enough. So yeah, right now we should have gotten hit once basically so that I could heal again, because right now this would be 9 max HP that I cannot pick up, basically, or I cannot generate. So, nothing we can do. Let's see. This. 1, 2, and 3. I should have also shocked him first before I threw in the Fireball there. But it's too late now. So 1, 2, and 3. And there we go. Much better. Much better. And there's the upgraded version. Yeah, 70 per hit, approximately. Something like that. You should throw out the big one now. Yeah, okay, let's jump over to here. And get our agents there. I don't think we can quite get the kill. Maybe. Yeah, okay. Maybe. That worked out better than I expected. I wasn't sure if we were gonna get enough damage there. But yeah, Frost Feint. Not with what we've built, what we're building on right now. It would be pretty decent normally, since it allows us to distract enemies from ourselves, as per usual, which I like. But I don't think with the setup that we do have with the Stiletto and everything else that we really want to go for that. Where are you? There. Okay, can we get him before he gets to spread his wings, so to speak? So get the rotation starting on his orbitals. That was what I was trying to say, but also that is a sentence that is surprisingly difficult to just get out of there right away. So it took me a moment to formulate in my head how I was actually gonna say that. So the downside of the agents is they're spreading the enemies around quite a bit. So that is just me being incapable of figuring out where do I want to attack first now, and how do we not get hit there, outside of the one time that we already did get hit there, of course. Oh, Limos Leaf, thank you so much. Lovely. That's a beautiful pickup. Also, lucky that we didn't get hit there. They were very close, just thanks to... I saw it, but I couldn't react in time, unfortunately. Could you guys just stop? Or maybe I just didn't realize how to react in time. I should have dashed away, but I couldn't dash down. Dashing right would have killed me. Dashing up possibly would have killed me. So I tried to walk and ended up getting hit there. But yeah, I realized that might happen more or less, and I couldn't figure out how to solve that problem in time. But at least I'm getting better there, I think. I wasn't frozen in fear, I was just not capable of making the right movement. I think I made the right choice overall. It just didn't quite work out because I walked a little bit too slow. It took me a little bit too long to realize what to do. But at least I realized that some of the things that I would do would leave me taking damage, or definitely leave me taking damage, which otherwise it would have just been a maybe. That's increased wind damage. Don't need that, although the Arcana would benefit from it. At least the Wind Agents, but I want to see if we maybe can buy the enhanced version of those. I'd love that, honestly. And we haven't found our... No, we have found the Arcana shop already, and we already seen that there isn't one there. So right now, Lightning strong against water. Fire is good against air. The water is good against fire. We have no water Arcana that would help us here right now. Oh, yeah. That was bad. I need some healing, so we might want to buy a potion. Maybe. That could be the way to go for us right now. But let's go pick a fight quickly here with our fireball. Hello. The first one didn't quite land, but it's okay. We're fine. Another fireball. Yeah, the Wind Agent's taking care of everything else. What are we missing? Do I want to go pick up the health right now, or do we want to see if we can come back from this without the need of buying health? This... Rogue, Fire Rogue, you are not getting me. His Shuriken almost hit us again, so I'm happy that we were able to evade that. I didn't do that on purpose, though. It just kind of happened as we were walking. I did see it coming, though, at least, so I tried to stay away from it, but that it worked out still felt a little bit more happenstance than really planned, I guess. But this worked out quite beautifully. I like the selection that we do have right now. The right click together with the poison dash. They're always hit by some status effect or another. But I wouldn't give for this. I'm gonna risk this one though. So, increases damage, but signature can no longer be charged. It's fine. I think the charged fireball is good, but it's not something we have to rely on. So I'd rather have the increased damage overall than having the charged signature from time to time. And we've got no relic that builds up on that right now anyways, like the regenerative inkwell, for example, which will now no longer work, but that's something we have to live with, basically. This, with the counter rope, which I am going to ignore for the most part right now, and we're just gonna do our thing. He's back. Still gonna get hit by everything. There we go. Throw out our line agents here. Yeah, just the increased damage overall. Okay, that was the wrong one. There's the right one. Feels better. We took no damage on this fight at all. We're back to 235. I don't think we need to buy healing any longer. Do I want to buy anything out of the relic shop here? Overall. This increases the effectiveness of burn effects. Not something we necessarily want. These could be okay. We're on 2-1, but I think I'm gonna save my gold and just wait for another relic shop. Well, they're always there, so it's not like I need to wait for it. We're just gonna hope that the items are gonna be better. See? That way the sentence makes a little bit more sense, doesn't it? Buddy home? Yes. There's stuff there. There's a lot of stuff there. But once we have them trapped in the shock situation and the wind agents can really deal damage and we can maybe throw a fireball in there. See, this feels much better already. Mercury Sandal I'd like, but for now it's definitely is going to be Pazu's head. Pazu's favorite head, to be exact. Not just any single head, it's going to be his favorite one. Nope. See, I saw him fading to darkness or fading away there. I'm amazed that we didn't get a hit there out of his swing. Luckily, we were just a teensy bit out of reach, apparently. But yeah, wow, that was unnecessary. See how narrow that is? That's so mean sometimes. We completely missed there because it's just one tile, to be exact. And they were just one up, further up. So the head is gonna give us a chance to revive with our still meager hit point pool of by now back up to 318. I still don't feel safe about that, so I'd rather have the option to come back to life if that it is indeed what it comes down to. Wow, that knockback, though, out of the fireball. Made that room just kind of non-existent. See, we're gonna get this one. That's gonna happen. We still have enough for Pazu's favorite head, so right now there's nothing against this. The Dragon Blast could also be an okay-ish pickup, but I don't think we need to spend the money right there. So I'd rather save it in case we need it on the 3rd floor, which is, let's face it, where I'm more likely to buy health, or need to buy health to begin with. Outside of that, although, I'm pretty okay with how this is going right now, considering our hit point pool is just 300, or we started with a hit point pool of just 300. This seems pretty good. Okay, could you... Oh boy. Nope, nope. I was so happy with how this was working out, and now with just the 2 fire guys, I get hit twice. That was dumb. That was not okay. That should not have happened. But outside of that, it's just... dodge and roll. Just... I don't know. Stick the landing, keep moving. Not... let ourselves get caught in this. Let's destroy all these. Nothing? Really, game? Trying to do my due diligence here, destroy all the destructibles, maybe get something. Ooh, it's been a while since we've seen him, but once again, can't really go for this guy. I'd love to, but we really cannot afford to take the damage there. Oh my goodness, please. Luckily, we didn't get hit. I need to be very, very careful here, please. Okay, we're fine, we're fine. This worked out good. Especially against the fire mages, my trouble very often still is that I don't see when they go for their fire attack that circle below me. I just sometimes realize that is happening too late, and then we end up getting hit because I cannot evade in time. And yeah, that is a problem I probably don't have to point out specifically at this point anymore. So yeah, I'm happy that it didn't happen at that point. Else here? Yep. I right-clicked, it just didn't register for some reason, so we're gonna take route B and stay safe for now, at least again. Can we get you, please? See, that's the one, he backs away, then throws out the explosive thing that explodes into 2 lines. Is also dangerous from time to time. Since dashing in the wrong direction will still leave me, will still end with me getting hit. And now I'm getting called again, but he's gonna have to wait this time. This time it's not as important. So we pick up Pazu's favorite head. I'm also not against buying the healing potion. What else was there that was tempting? Oh yeah, it was him. Maybe if we get enough healing, plus the healing potion. Because getting reduced cooldowns and more damage again could be good, but it could also lower our HP further? Possibly? Again, I believe. Which scares me, so I'm not sure we really want to do that. I think right now it's unlikely, even if I make it out of this fight with no hits taken whatsoever. I'm not really too confident on that one, yeah. Our damage seems solid enough, especially if we can play the control game. Ooh, that's a lot of health though. You know what? Let's risk it. I just want to. I'm not sure if it's a smart choice. And I hate throwing away the win on risks like these. Not that we necessarily have the win. We didn't lose HP though. Or max HP, that is. But this will have increased our damage and reduced the cooldowns further. We're gonna pick up... We're on 2-2. I'm gonna risk it. We go fight Zeal now, like this. I've become better against Zeal. We might be okay. I'm not entirely sure, because I still get hit by her from time to time, but we have 200 HP. That needs to be enough right now. Let's see how things are gonna go. So, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's perfectly fine. And we get the poisoning. 1, 2, 3, 4. There it is. Okay, we got her again. I need the upgraded version of our right click though. 1, 2, 3. Now comes the big one. Yep, always happens. Crap, got hit once, but once is okay, I'd say, in the grand scheme of things. It's not ideal, but could have been way worse. Let's see. Yeah, we're good. 1, 2, I just need one more phase. 3 and 4, that's super easy. Yeah, she's toast. Okay, perfect. Okay-ish is the fight. Just got hit once because I couldn't dash appropriately there. We also get the Thundering Chain in upgraded. It's more shock damage, I think, that we could make use of, so that could be good. And let me see. There's enemies down there. Let's go fight them. The good thing is, we get Freya on the last floor, which is the council member I'm most comfortable fighting overall. She's definitely the easiest one for me to fight. Also, lightning is strong against water, so right now our Arcana deal more damage. Yes, the very important... Wow, so many enemies still around. I'm worried about this room. There's too much stuff that could go fly off the handle here or literally fly in my face, so just give me a moment to deal with this, and I'm not sure. I'm still talking while doing this, so I could have just kept talking about what I was actually talking about, I guess, which might prove that my practice is getting better, because I'm capable to just keep talking over things. But I guess there's a big difference between me trying to make a specific point or me just trying to talk about over what I'm doing right now. The latter is definitely much easier for me than the former, because then I'm gonna have to actually get some brain power into making sense. See, I'm not making much sense right now anyways, because I'm trying to focus on fighting. Either way, the only point I was trying to make is that our Arcana give us an advantage on today's third floor, since they do most of them come from the element that is strong on water. Also, I once again lost sight of my cursor there, so I did not hit. So one of my usual problems. Oh boy, nope, not okay. Not okay. Let's evade as much as possible. Play the control game here a little bit, or at least the range game. There's some ice lying around over there as well, which I'm not looking forward to. Let's kill this ranged guy right now a little bit. This is where the shockline agent sometimes is causing me some trouble. Or not the shockline, the wind agent, because they push enemies around, and with their things, with the ice going around, it's difficult to maneuver. We also got a Ring of Reserves, so adds more use to all multi-use Arcana, so that... No, it doesn't count for... No, it does count for our dashes, so we can actually throw out 2 poison things there now. But outside of that, it is not that useful. Oh, wow, that got completely blocked. So not quite what I had planned. So this is weird now, because jumping over there again is gonna be dangerous. But yeah, okay, now the Lance release is dead, and we can just get into the archers' faces, and that is good enough for me. So by now, we're up to 351 HP, picking up the... What did that do again? I forgot. Oh yeah, the Tea of Mercy. Seems pretty good, especially with that, our starting robe, which is definitely good. The decreased cooldowns are very noticeable. The amount of Arcana that I can use because they come off cooldown so quickly is pretty awesome. I like that a lot. I'm just moving back and forth here right now a little bit, staying safe, trying to not get hit by all the fun stuff that's flying over the screen, but so far it's not quite working out. So I think why I'm still struggling here is it's been quite a while since we've had, oh boy, we've had Freya on the 3rd floor, so I'm not used to seeing the 3rd floor abilities of these guys yet, because we very rarely see the ice guys on the 3rd floor. So I'm not used to all the ice that's flowing around. Case in point, I got frozen a bunch of times already, and even though I'm usually good against Freya, the floors are definitely noticeably more difficult on the third stage. The stages are harder on the 3rd floor. Is that how you say it, or do you say it the other way around? I'm still not consistent with my verbiage there, I believe. So we are on level 3-1. Yeah, so it's level 3, stage 1. So it's on the 3rd level. It's the correct way of saying it, and I realized there were going to be enemies there, so I decided to throw out the wind agents. I didn't see him coming in though, and then I pressed the button, which led me to being stuck in the animation, which caused us to take damage. So evading Zephyr is nice. It makes us immune to damage, I believe, while we're using basic Arcana. Mainly sure I'm not using my basic Arcana that much. Overall, we're using our other Arcana a lot more, so while Evading Zephyr is very strong and could be good for us, I'm not sure if I really want to go pick it up here, ultimately. Also, I'm just going to jump up here right away and nuke these guys before they become too much of a hassle. Let's, jump down here and then start going in from the side. You see, this is so good, and if we had the upgraded version, there would be lightning, forming back, sparks fire lightning stream back to you when they dissipate. So once they go away, there's a shock line forming in between them and me, which is awesome. So I like the idea of that, but so far we haven't been lucky there. Do I have a relic that I could give away? That I would be okay with giving away? Not really. Everything we have gives us stuff. Well, the Ring of Reserves, actually, I might be inclined to sell. Or at least I wouldn't be against selling, so that could be something. Because this is nice, but it doesn't give us too much, and I think buying, for starters, a potion here would be better. And having more gold later on would be good as well. So we've got a potion. Might have been a bit preemptive, but on the third floor I'd rather have the potion and then not need it at the end than die because I didn't have enough health to survive a Crash Knight or a Burst Mage, for example. Because against those I still tend to take too much damage. But let's see what it is going to be. We get a counter rope. That's okay, he heals on this floor a lot more. Or he can heal while he's trying to, while he's hiding basically, and the other ones are going for us. But once again, our damage is very, very strong. I don't think he's going to get the chance. Yeah, he's just dead. Wow. He wrecked him completely. And the Dagger of Midas means I am now going to go sell that. Yeah, we want the gold. 335, we go up to 405, so 70 gold. Anything else we want to buy here? I don't think so. So we're going to go. 500 gold, I believe, is the cap for the Dagger of Midas. So we haven't hit that quite yet, but it could become important still. I mean, we are already getting increased damage out of it, but everything above 500 gold is meaningless. There. This. You over there. What are you trying to do over here? What are you doing here? I'm watching one series after another, and then I just remember one quote from a single episode, and I'm always asking myself, hey, is somebody going to realize or recognize that quote? I doubt somebody is, but I mean, I'd like to be proven wrong. So if anybody knows where that came from, if somebody understands such see, now I'm trying to make a specific point, and I'm not capable of not taking damage here, so that's why I always revert to just talking over the situation when there is a fight like this, because otherwise it's gonna lead to me dying. We're not gonna use him. It could lead to us getting the upgraded version of this skill, which I would love, but chances are it's not, so I'm not gonna risk it. Okay, Actually tempted, but I think I'd rather have the Dagger of Midas right now. Or more use out of the Dagger of Midas. I also am gonna buy a healing potion right away, if we get the chance. So let's wait and see. Yeah, there's the icicles lying around. And these guys shooting, not directly shooting, but shooting out basically upwards, so ballistically more or less, and trying to hit us with their freezing attack first is so mean. Either way, let's just reveal that. That was a BoJack Horseman quote. I believe the beginning of the 2nd or 3rd season, when he starts filming a specific one in his movie, and he is just having a new and positive outlook on life, and he's supposed, in a very serious scene, he's trying to ask, what are you doing here? And something like that. But he's incapable of doing that because he's very high energy and happy and trying to override his sad and unhappy life. By the way, BoJack Horseman, I can only recommend that series. It's extremely good. At least in my opinion it is. It took me a few episodes to get in there because the character is just such an asshole and unlikable in the beginning. I mean, he overall still is, but you learn a lot more about him, or about the character in general and how he works, more or less, or what he's made up of. That's I think what I was trying to say, something like that. I hate this room, by the way, oh so much. I'm trying to not die here, and I'm also trying to not take too much damage and evade the icicles in the process. Luckily, getting frozen actually doesn't deal damage. It just freezes us, I guess. But at least when there's no more enemies there, it's a thing. Either way, you're gonna have to watch that episode to figure out if he manages to say it the right way, but it's... I really like that, the series. I just finished watching it for the, I believe, second or third time again. Yes, at least I sometimes do have too much time on my hand. I mean, it's easy to fit in an episode like this, or if I do something on the side, by now I don't just watch it on its own, I just always do something as well on the side. On my PC, basically, when I do watch that. But still, there's things that get stuck in my head, and that just that was one of those things. So I think we've milked that for all that's worth. I'm not actively trying to milk it. It's just with me failing here and trying to stay alive and struggling all the same. It just, I actually am taking that much time to finish my train of thought there. So there's that. Also, I do not want to walk in there with my basic Arcana being as narrow as it is. So we're staying very far away and making sure that we are just killing them from a safe distance and not getting hit for stupid damage. So, okay, we've got that. Dash from not quite that. Let's see if we can not fall down this time. We did it! See, look at that. We're almost full. 69 HP gained, which is obviously the best number, as we all know. And come on, give me that. A few infantile jokes need to be okay. From time to time, let me have my fun. Well, I always have my fun, but let me have my juvenile fun. Oh, please, could you just die, maybe? Okay, there we go. Lovely, lovely. We're doing good. I've come back from my bad one room there where we took quite a bit of damage. Now, we should have explored everything. Is there anything we would like to buy? We bought a healing potion. I might still buy something which could cause us to lose a little bit of effect out of the Dagger of Midas, but the Mirror Shield could be a worthwhile pickup. You know what, I'm gonna pick that up now, actually, before we fight this, so that we gain the shield. If we get a Burst Mage now, for example, it could be very nice, and we actually do get the Burst Mage, and there he was. Okay, instantly got hit. Instantly got hit again. We also got him stunned right away again. Let's see, I've got a bit of range against him right now, at least, so... yeah, come on, Burst Mage, let's... I can't be too scared of him, because then I just take more and more damage, which isn't okay. We still got hit there a bit, but overall, I feel okay with this. We got some gold back. We also gained the Bracer of the Beast, which, pressing forward into an attack immediately before impact, allows us to guard the attack. I've never had that or used that, and I'm not gonna start figuring out how that's gonna work right now. That's not gonna happen. So we just gotta go. We're gonna have to try and fight Freya without taking damage at all, and hope that things are gonna go our way. So we're at 336. We should be fine. Usually Freya is okay, but I'm still gonna have to be careful against her. Obviously, I mean, we are very late in the run. It's the 3rd floor boss. It's not gonna be easy. I also did not count, so this is 4, so this is 5. No, this was 5. Crap, okay. So that cost us 1 window. I already took more damage than we really should. But it is what it is. We've got this. And that's her one that she only does on the 3rd floor. But our damage against her is just really strong. There it is. No! Crap! I got stuck in it. I thought I would be fine, but we weren't. What am I doing here? Really? Seriously? This is just horrible. Nope, nope, nope. Oh my god. Yeah, I'm mad. We have Pazu's head though, so I'm gonna come back. We're gonna lose our right click though. No, that's another run. 1, 2, 3. I want that health. 4. There it is. I'm not sure what happened, why I screwed up so much, how I could have gotten hit up there especially. Apparently I walked a little bit wrong, which led to the damage there. Yeah, I'm gonna go with the shock line right now, mostly because We have increased shock out of the item, don't we? No, we don't. That wasn't the last one. Whoops. It's fine. Still, I've got 219 HP against Sura right now. Last time I did the first phase without getting hit at all, I believe. So as long as I can maybe do that again, we have a chance. But last time I also screwed up at the end there, so that was quite horrible to begin with. We have nowhere near as much good damage as we had last time either. So that's a problem, but we have an easy way of at least killing all the stuff that he summons, because the agents just kill those. So that's nice, but outside of that, it's gonna be potentially rough. But I think we have a chance here. I almost screwed us up. I'm still not sure how I screwed it up so bad there on the Freya fight. What exactly led to me taking so much damage there? Yeah. No, we got hit. Okay, I kept moving there for a little bit too long, unfortunately. There we go. So, I'm gonna start counting again and just see if we can get Sura here, although against him we don't need to count as much, usually. Healing first. 1, 2, 3. No, that. Because he always does the one, it's just the sound cue. There it is. There we go, we got him. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and here comes the big one, which is very easy to evade this time around. We get him again. 1, 2, 3. I tried to make it pretty again. Let's not do that. There it is. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, we need to survive one more round here. I completely whiffed there. I didn't have enough room to evade, which was bad. That's fine. That's fine as well. And now we got him. There we go. With 18 HP. Seriously. Okay, I do not deserve the win there. Well, I made it, so maybe I did. But oh crap, did I throw it away almost again. But I actually didn't think we were going to make it that far to begin with because of the robe. The 300 starting HP gave me a really big headache, but apparently it makes up for it quite a bit with the increased damage and the reduced cooldown. That's stronger than I thought. I mean, and the increased movement speed, I believe, was the last thing there. Either way, I liked how that played out. The right click was awesome. I'm a bit sad that we didn't find the upgraded version. That would have helped even further. But overall, I'm okay with how this worked out here. And the Wind Agent, obviously. It really shows how strong those are. Those, I think they carried me quite a bit. Overall. So I'm not against that. But take a peek. Go through everything one more time here and see what we started with. So we had our cloak, this was our starting setup, we had the matchsticks. I mean, they helped against the boss, not against the boss, they helped with the increased fire damage, so that's lovely. But outside, I'm not sure how much we gained out of that, but we had a lot of increased damage, didn't we? So we had the dagger, we had the sharpened stylus, the stiletto was helpful as well with the status effects, so there was a bunch of stuff there that increased our damage and I think ultimately allowed us to just not die there. Instead of, I mean, doing exactly that. Either way, we got a win. And music in the background, please. Come back? Yes, I don't know. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. If you did, please leave a like and a comment. And if you want to see me play more Wizard of Legend, just stick around. And as always, thanks for watching. I hope that you will tune in next time and have a nice day. Bye, guys.